I think it's interesting with social, you know, we quite often think that social's a new thing. I mean, Facebook, Twitter and all those things, I mean, they didn't invent the notion of people connecting with one another. That's kind of been around since people have been on this earth.
I would probably be on Facebook every day, probably in the morning and at night time, I guess, but then again on your phone all through the day, so I guess basically you're on Facebook majority of the day. I guess it satisfies a lot of your curiosities about other people's lives.
I think the internet has absolutely changed the way people share information, share their experiences and their stories. The amazing thing with social media or something like Facebook is like you see people are not so shy in sharing stuff. You would think that people want to hold back some of the stuff that they share, you know, some of the stuff that you see in there, but they don't, you know, they just share it.
There's a thing at the top of Facebook that says what's on your mind, and I guess a lot of people, it's a way of self-expression.
Unlike other technology like television or radio or DVD, social media has been sort of adapted by almost everyone.
In a sense, Facebook changes the way that we do relationships.
Yeah, you see with social media, you're not only connecting again with your old friends, you're making new friends now.
The social networking aspect of the internet has really, you know, it's presented something that we've never seen before. I mean, when before in history has just the average person been able to communicate with hundreds of people at a time, just whenever they want? You know, that's powerful. For an individual to have that much reach is a really powerful thing that we've never seen before in history.
Take Twitter, for example. You can post something and, you know, your followers would see that. Post a video about faith, for example, you know, you can share like in one go, in one hit, to thousands of people or tens of thousands of people that you don't even know in any part of the world. The potential is there.
The world's always needed Jesus. It would be silly for me to say even now more than ever. The world has always needed Jesus. I believe as a Christian, even if you're not very comfortable with sharing your faith, you can find a way to get through to the hardest person. And I don't think it takes a lot of preachy stuff or Bible bashing to do it. It should be as natural as cleaning your teeth, if you clean your teeth.
On a one-to-one, to tell somebody about Jesus, it has to take place through a relationship. So for me, I love using video, I love using resources, I love using things that can sometimes spark those conversations. And nearly every time I've done it, it's sparked a reaction. And sometimes from people who I would never even think in a million years would be interested in having a conversation about faith.
What do we do when we want to do an outreach? You know, we go out to the place where we think there are people who needs to hear about the gospel. So, you know, where are the people? The way I see it, with the technology that we have these days, people are on the internet. Like people are on Facebook, people are on Twitter and all social media platforms. It's like a mission field. The internet is a mission field.
The internet has totally redefined the way we communicate. You know, it's redefined the way that the whole world connects. And it is the most powerful connection system we've ever seen. And the biggest shame is that the industries that capitalized on that were like the pornography industry really took advantage of what this could do, and that, you know, that's a huge shame. But it's not too late for Christians. You know, we have this opportunity to spread the gospel over the internet, this incredible system of communication. And so what would be the biggest shame is if we missed out on that.
What if aeroplanes were commissioned for essentially missionary travel? What if this technology is here to make spreading the gospel easier? I mean, of course, all these things can be used for bad, but they can also be used for good. And that's a choice as Christians. We can either embrace the technology or we can reject it and say, whoa, you know, this is new.
It allows me to share my faith in ways that I couldn't do before.
You can put something like a Bible verse, or you can put something philosophical up there, and it's just kind of letting people know your beliefs, and it's kind of expressing that and giving people the opportunity to know that little part about you.
I don't think we're all called to be huge evangelists, I really don't. When the conversation does come to what you believe in or where your heart lies, for them just to tell the truth. You know, God's on our side.
Sometimes when comments come back, I don't always know the things to say. So for me, I'm constantly going back to Yes He Is or to other resources to find things to help me. So for me, sharing your faith has never been easier.